Good morning, everybody. It's Justin Ray, Operations Section Chief with Alaska Team 3, and this is your daily operational briefing for the Willamette Complex South for August 16th, 2024. We've had a really good couple of days lately working on these fires, slowly making progress, being safe about it, and we are going to have some results to show that here in the next few days. Up here on the chalk fire, on the west side, that's still our main area of focus, to remove hazard trees, secure line, having the crews come in deeper and deeper, securing that line, mopping up, and making sure nothing gets outside of our containment areas. On the east side here in Kilo, that's starting to look really secure with all the work that's been done with the crews in the past week and a half, and we are starting to put that more of into a patrol status. Down here in Alpha, we're gaining more containment in the next few days on the west side there. So everything is slowly progressing, getting in there, removing those hazards, mostly hazard trees, and having the crews follow that up with mop up and patrol. Up here in Tango on the north end, still some uncontained line, but we are slowly starting to get that in a status that we like, to consider it contained, so we will see more containment over the next few days for the chalk fire. We still do have this big green island in here that we are going to continue to try to burn out when conditions exist in the future and when we have the resources. But overall in the chalk fire, it's staying where it's at, slowly making progress, working our way in, and doing it as safely as possible. Tire Mountain Fire and McKinley Fire here, both of those are still 100% contained. Not a lot of heat left in them. Here and there we'll see some heat in there, but it's all interior, no concerns there, and we're going to keep those in monitor status. Down here on the Coffee Pot Fire, on the north end in Division Romeo, that is starting to look really secure. We're making progress mopping up, gaining some more containment on that section of the fire every day. Down on the south end, Papa, we did have a slop about a week and a half ago on the south. That's starting to really look good. We're gaining containment on that, as well as further to the east as we work in, reducing those hazard trees for the firefighters to get in there and mop up. We're still working on the east side here. We did some burning about a week and a half ago. That's all looking real good. There's a couple green islands in there that are starting to close up with the burning we've done in the past. So it's slowly getting more and more solid in there, and the line is still looking real good. We're mopping up, patrolling, reducing those hazard trees, following that up with firefighters, moving in there to mop up and secure that line. So overall for the Coffee Pot, the north and southern flanks there, they're getting more and more secure. We're getting containment on them, and we're starting to pinch off that east end there with crews and fallers. Moss Mountain Fire over here in the southeast of that. We are containing that slop that's south of the 2120 road that went down to Hills Creek. We do have lines on all three sides of that, and we're slowly working on keeping that in the box. It's also really steep in there with large trees coming down every day. So it's just persistent, deliberate firefighting that maintains safety for all firefighters involved. We do have some indirect lines we're working on around the Moss, the 2300 road to the east there and north. And then on the west side of Groundhog Creek, we do have a line that we're working on putting in from the 2300 road to the south to the 2120. That's going well. And as we do that, we are having some of our forward scouts get in around the Moss Fire to look for opportunities where we can put check lines and pinch that off even closer to the fire where it's safe to do so. It is taking a lot of scouting and a lot of work just because of the steepness of the terrain. the large timber that once it gets underburned just comes down. But we are working on trying to close that up at the same time as creating those indirect lines in case the fire does pick up. Down on the 217 fire, that is still 100% contained. We're still keeping an eye on that, but that thing has been looking real good for the past week, so we'll keep that in monitor status. And then the 208 fire, further down to the southeast in the wilderness, we have seen some growth to the southeast and west, maybe 50 acres or so, not a whole lot, of slowly kind of chunking down the hill from there. So we are looking at some options for some indirect lines to the west in case that fire does want to progress to the west towards some of our values at risk there. And that'll wrap up the daily operational briefing. Have a good day. Thank you.